Hey guys, this is Diana from Chasing Linen, and this is my shed that I converted into an art studio, so let's take a look inside. Welcome to the inside of my shed. You can see that the walls are exposed. I decided not to add drywall because I like the way that the studs looked, and I didn't want the drywalls to take up any more space. And I actually am in love with it. It came with radiant barrier walls, which are silver originally, and we painted white over it, as you can see. We also added in wood laminate floors just to make it look more cozy and pleasant to stay inside of. And the radiant barrier walls actually protect or help control the temperature of the shed, but I do have an AC installed right over there, as well as a space heater down over here, so it's definitely nice and pleasant to work inside of here. My favorite piece of furniture in the shed will have to be this workbench. It was custom built for me by my husband and my father-in-law, and I am obsessed. It is beautiful and super functional. I have plenty of space to paint right over here and to digitize and work on computer things, printing, all of that good stuff in that corner. And in the back, we even have storage space. There are 2 shelves right over there that holds envelopes, clipboards, paint supplies, and all of that good stuff. So it is wonderful. So starting out with this drawer right over here, this is a drawer I got from IKEA such a long time ago, and has all my office supplies like tape, calculator, got these little dividers, I believe at IKEA and some at Daiso. And then I've got my calligraphy inks, wax seals. I've got my business cards, some paper swatches, and then I have even more paper swatches. This is what happens when you're a stationer. You just have endless amounts of paper samples. And then on this side, I have more flat file drawers. I actually have 2 in the shed, and these are great because they are the perfect size for watercolor paper pads. I've got printer ink, cardstock paper, more paper. I've got my business cards right over here. And then watercolor paper. This is for our live art templates and escort cards. And like additional colored paper, all cords. If I ever need to find a charger, I'll likely find it in this box. And then I've got some paintings that I've scanned in for my clients over here. And in this shelf, I have envelopes and just like notebook stationery and things. I have my watercolor paints in here. And this is actually a phone box for when I record our podcast. Forgot to show you my little podcast mic. This is where we record for the Modern Creative Podcast. So I got my little mic over here. And up here, I have some artworks that need to be shipped out. So we have our mini portraits, and then our full body portrait right over here. And I have to show you guys this vase filled with beautiful paper flowers. Can you believe that this is all made out of paper? It's so beautiful. My good friend Sarah from Handmade by Sarah Kim made this for me, and I am obsessed. Back here we have additional lighting and some calligraphy nibs, more pencils and things like that. Out of the wall by the AC, I have my beautiful pegboard organizational wall. And I got this from IKEA, and I love how it fits perfectly in between the studs. And there's actually 3 pegboards that are just stacked on top of each other. And it's great because you can kind of organize whatever you need based on what works best for you. So here for me, I have some prints up. These were photographed by my friend Esther. And then I have some mini scissors. I have this guy that has like my pencils, micron pens, brushes, and highlighters, rulers, and things like that. I also love this guy because it fits the L-shaped ruler perfectly, or the T ruler I should say. And then we have some markers. As you can see, I love markers, brush markers, Pentel markers, you name it. So I have it by cool colors, warm colors, grays, and blacks. And I have my metallics, gold, silver, and then white chalk markers. And then this is probably my favorite because washi tape is really hard to organize, and this just solves the problem. And it's really great, and it obviously can hold a ton of washi tape, which is really nice. And then I have this little insert where I put my iPad, another cute print from my friend Esther, and then this little pouch, I have some Pantone color swatch. So one of the things that I love about not having drywall is that I get to use the studs kind of like shelves, and it just fits things perfectly, and I just love it so much. I forgot to mention that this side of the wall where I sit by has some air plants. This is super cute holder. It's a ceramic holder from M. Lovewell, an air plant. I got this while I was teaching at Craftcation, and I love it. It didn't fit my shed door handle because the shed door handle is a lot bigger, but still super cute, so I hung it right over here. I have my calendar from Rifle Paper Co. More plants, and I believe this print is from Moglia, I think. Super cute. And then up there, honestly, I can't bother to bring those plants down on a weekly basis and water them, so they're actually fake from IKEA, but it's okay, it still looks good. All right, and that's a wrap on the art studio shed tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some inspiration for your own art studio or home office. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe down below. It would mean so much to me. And I do actually have a blog post that shares more in depth if you're curious about how we actually converted this tough shed into the space that you see here today. And it also shares before and after photos and how much it costs. So I'll definitely share and link that down below. And I also have a highlight section on my Instagram at Chasing Linen called The Linen Closet that is dedicated to this space. So that's a wrap, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.